I was reminded the other day when doing an interview with the Local Government Information Unit that it's been just over a year since I took up the role of Chief Executive, and what a first year it has been. I was only 4 weeks into the role when the Omicron variant meant we had to dial back up in response to the pandemic. That was followed by the preparations for the local government elections in May, and then quickly the unfolding impact of the Ukraine conflict and the demand to support those forced to flee their home country, and more recently the cost of living crisis and the prospect of another recession. It's been a year of constant change, but the one constant has been your commitment and dedication to each other and those who rely on our services. It truly is inspiring. In my first message to you as your Chief Executive in November 2021, I told you how lucky I was to be working with the best in local government, and in the past 12 months I've realised just how fortunate I am. You can read more on my reflections of my first year in the role, as well as the challenges and opportunities facing the Council in the interview I did with the LGIU, and you can find the link to it in the transcript to this video. Much like household costs, the cost of services we provide are increasing significantly due to inflation, increased cost of materials, energy and fuel costs, and support for households. In the current climate, it's clear there will be difficult choices ahead, and some things will have to change. However, we have an opportunity to do things differently and take advantage of some of the learning from the pandemic. By reducing our costs and making the required savings, we will help protect as far as we can essential services and support our most vulnerable residents. The corporate management team has agreed a number of work streams that will be delivered over the next 3 years to help us make the necessary savings. Each of the work streams will be led by a member of the corporate management team and will have more information about their progress in the new year. One of the savings work streams includes a review of all council properties and making the necessary changes and improvements to our buildings to facilitate the different types of hybrid working that you agreed with your teams over the summer. I hope you read this week's update from the group, who have been tasked to develop the new working environment in support of hybrid working. The group is made up of colleagues from across the council and is making good progress to ensure you are provided with the appropriate tools and support to do your roles effectively, regardless of location. And finally, we've received some great stories of colleagues going the extra mile and making a real difference to the lives of others since we opened nominations for examples of our values in action. We want to hear stories of colleagues or teams who regularly show what it means to be fair, helpful, collaborative, or that they value learning, and we'll also send you a card to send to your colleagues as part of their recognition. To find out more and read some great examples of our colleagues living our values, visit the staff info section of the Council website. Thanks.